President Paul Kagame is in Davos, Switzerland, where he'll be joining a host of world leaders and captains of industry from around the globe for this year's edition of World Economic Forum meeting. Held under the theme, Creating a Shared Future in a Fractured World, the four-day meeting opens January 23rd through 26th and will feature 400 sessions focusing on major economic and geopolitical issues around the world. Other heads of state and government expected at the meeting include UK Prime Minister Theresa May, German Chancellor Angela Merkel, French President Emmanuel Macron, US President Donald Trump, and Prime Minister Haile Mariam Desalegn of Ethiopia. South Sudan has signed a deal with China to construct a highway to link the country to the East African region. The signing ceremony was witnessed by South Sudan's Vice President James Wani-Iga and Chinese Ambassador to Juba Ha Shandong. China's Export-Import Bank, Exim Bank, gave a loan of $169 million to construct a road linking South Sudan to neighboring Kenya. South Sudan's Petroleum Minister Ezekiel Olgatkov said both sides are committed to implement the road project linking Juba, Torit, and Nadapal. Japan is assisting Tanzania to roll out modern farming initiatives so that the latter can achieve the national target of ensuring 1 million hectares of arable land is placed under irrigation schemes by the year 2020. This was revealed by the Japanese envoy to Tanzania, Ambassador Masaru Yoshida, during the inauguration of a proposed 150-acre irrigation project being set up under the Arusha Technical College with funding from the Japan International Cooperation Agency JICA. Earlier on, the acting director for the National Irrigation Commission, Engineer Seth Luswema, had pointed out that the only way to combat the effects of climate change and to deal with natural disasters such as floods was to invest heavily in irrigation schemes. Members of the National Assembly's Public Accounts Committee have accused State House of interfering with the independence of Parliament and its committees. Speaking during their induction at a hotel in Mombasa, Kiminini MP Chris Walmara asked State House to allow legislators conduct their business without undue pressure and threats. He was referring to the standoff between 4 Jubilee members of Parliament and the party's leadership after they refused to give up chairmanship of 4 committees. Other members of the Assembly also supported calls for an independent Parliament to secure its oversight role. Opposition lawmakers in Burundi have said 42 activists have been arrested for illegally contesting an upcoming referendum that could let President Pierre Nkurunziza rule for life. Those arrested were held arbitrarily and have been imprisoned on the accusation of campaigning for a no vote. That's according to Pierre Celestin Ndikumana, who heads a coalition called Amizero ya Barundi, or Hope for the Burundians. The plebiscite is about a planned change of the constitution that would enable Nkurunziza, in power since 2005, to bid for 2 more 7-year terms after his present tenure expires in 2020. The vote was initially scheduled for February this year, but the National Independent Electoral Commission, citing technical problems, postponed it to May.